But how you doing, man?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, always good. How are you doing?
Okay. She said she didn't hear anything from a bathroom break.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe I was out of microphone range. You know, we got these fancy wireless doohickeys, you know.
Uh-huh.
But let me get into our first news story. So, you know, we got some stuff to talk about concerning film world and film land. And so this is kind of interesting, man. So for you physical media folks and folks that have a hard time looking for classic films, you know, that you want to add to your collection, either physically or digitally, because I think this deal covers both of that. But there's been 56 films from the Golden Princess Company that have been acquired by Shout Factory.
Yeah.
So this is good news, man, because a lot of these films, they're not even available to stream. You can't buy them digitally. A lot of them are out of print, you know, so if you're trying to get a copy of them, you're going to have to buy an overpriced, you know, used DVD. And these were mostly 156 Hong Kong cinema classics that have been missing from Western markets for decades, you know. And a lot of these are some genre-defining works from film legends like John Woo, Sui Hark, starring Chow Yun-fat, Tony Leung, and Leslie Chung. So some of the more higher-profile films are going to be Hard Boiled, The Killer, the complete Better Tomorrow trilogy. I didn't know they did 3 of them.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
As well as City on Fire. I remember I had that on VHS back in the day, dude. That's probably worth money now if I still had it. Prison on Fire is sequel. Eric Tsang's Aces Go Places, Sui's Peking Awkward Blues, Tony Ching's Chinese Ghost Story. That's one that a lot of people recommend. Just a really crazy, bizarre film. As well as Peace Hotel, The Big Heat, Now You See It, Now You Don't. So, but like I said, there's 156 films in all, you know, being added to this, in this acquisition. So these films are going to be available. And hopefully because they've got the physical deal, that we'll start being able to even own these digitally or being able to stream them, you know?
Well, that's the thing, because with Shout Factory, you can't go wrong. Especially if they start dropping physical media.
Yeah.
Dude, because they don't just give you the Blu-ray, they give you all the extras, too. Like, you'll get different slip covers and posters, and sometimes they'll even add on a NECA figure or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I'm all for it, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
This is a good platform for the Golden Princess to springboard off of.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope, man. Other news we've got here is we've got an actual release date for this highly anticipated film, man. So we haven't heard any news about this, I think, since a small screening at a film festival. But we're going to be talking about the Toxic Avenger reboot.
Yeah, man.
So they say it's coming to theaters now in 2025. There's going to be a physical release, and you're going to be able to get this thing digitally. So this is an announcement by Cineverse. So apparently it got screened, I think, 2 years ago at a film festival, and you know, they've been trying to get a distributor since then. So we finally got a distributor. We don't have an exact date on it, you know, but I'm thinking maybe summer, fall, we could see this thing.
Definitely.
But it's directed by Macon Blair. It stars Peter Dinklage as the Toxic Avenger, I believe.
Is he going to be the Toxic Avenger?
I think so, bro. I think he might be the main guy in this, or maybe, I don't know. He's definitely the main star in this thing, man. You know, that's what they're
leading us to
leading this thing too. But it also has some other players in this too, man. But Tromaville is definitely behind this. You know, they've been involved in getting this done. So yeah. Dinklage stars as downtrodden janitor Winston Goose, who, after a freak accident, transforms into a mutant vigilante known as Toxie. You know, and that's pretty much the Toxie story. So this film stars also Kevin Bacon's in this, Elijah Wood, Jacob Tremblay, and Julia Davis and Taylor Page. So that cast alone has me excited, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
what do you think about this thing, man?
Well, I was a fan of the original, so I mean, I think that, you know, them giving us another reimagination of it, because I mean, I like the hyper reality, and plus in the time set, I mean, this was coming out when like films like Class of Nukem High and shit like that, where you get those remember like the Goon Squad and all those movies, they were just like these weird looking weird punk looking dudes and stuff. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or even like more recently, like something like Hobo with a Shotgun.
Yeah.
He's all in that same vein. So I think, yeah, man, giving us another Toxic Avenger. Because the thing of it is when Toxic Avenger, when it first started off, it was great, the first, second one, but then it started to kind of spiral downward.
Yeah, a lot of sequels kind of lose their energy.
It lost its luster. Remember they had the cartoon?
Yeah.
Crusaders?
I remember that. Toxic Crusaders. Yeah.
I had the one action figure had a big ass nose, and if you squeeze his legs and like snot would come out of his nose, like slime.
That is wild. But I am anticipating this, man. I just hope it's decent because I mean, in all honesty, I don't think the original is a great film. It's a fun film, definitely. Revolutionary. I just hope like some kid on a bike gets hit by a car and gets his head ran over. That'd be really dope if they recreate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the people in this film will be scoring points, and I'm curious to see like, is it going to be set in like a past time period, or is it going to be set in a modern world, which could make some interesting changes to it. But yeah,
or how he becomes a Toxic Avenger. That's another thing. Like, 'cause remember, I mean, my man, like in the ballerina suit, they push him in the pool, and then he falls into the trash truck with all the ooze. It's like, are they going to give us a different element of how he becomes Toxic? You know
yeah, definitely, man. So what do y'all think out there, man? Are you anticipating this Toxic Avenger reboot release? Let us know. You know. So the other one, man, sadly, it's another death, man. This time it's a writer, Barry Michael Cooper. He passed away at 66 years of age, and his claim to fame, he was a guy that wrote. He wrote New Jack City, he wrote Above the Rim, and he wrote Sugar Hill, man. And these are very significant films, just in filmmaking in general and the black film experience, man. Because I feel like New Jack City was a spark, you know. It's a bit over the top and you know, campy in some regards, but it sparked a renaissance, I think, for Hollywood to get reinvested in doing black films. You know, it kind of, you know, because you know Spike Lee was doing this stuff at the same time, but his stuff was looked at as more art housey vibe. But I think what this brought was that blaxploitation kind of commercial essence. It kicked it in gear again, especially when you look at what New Jack City sparked. All of a sudden, you just get a ton of films. Like, I don't think we get the money to go behind Juice, Boys in the Hood, things like that without New Jack City hitting, you know, like it did, you know, and showing that people were hungry still, you know, and audiences would show up, you know, for films featuring, you know, black leads and black stories, you know what I'm saying? So this was kind of a big loss, man, you know what I'm saying? For just film in general, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And like you said, I mean, it's just to open up the doors for all of the films that preceded New Jack City. I mean, my goodness, all impactful, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, very, very good films, you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite out the bunch?
Of what? New Jack,
Sugar Hill, and Above the Rim.
Damn, that's a hard pull.
I ask some tough questions over here.
Oh man, you know what? I'd probably be Above the Rim because I'm a sucker for a sports movie. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a sports movie. Yeah,
it's interesting, man, because that's probably my least favorite out this.
Really,
I've never seen Above the Rim in its entirety. I've seen pieces. Like for me, it turns me off when my man dunks off the roof in the beginning. I'm like, what is happening? What is this?
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, that just makes no sense.
But Above the Rim is significant, though. There's some good performances. We get a lot of talent that got introduced. Dwayne Martin gets like a big look in this. Of course, I think it's one of Tupac's last roles. You know, he plays his character, and we see Marlon Wayans can actually do some acting.
Yes,
you know,
early Ed Harris.
Wood Harris.
Wood Harris. Wood Harris. And
Ed Harris pulled out the pistol on the basketball
and Bernie
court.
Mac was in there too.
Bernie Mac. Yeah,
remember he was the one that Tupac hits with the razor.
Yeah. So, but honestly, I love New Jack City too. But I think honestly the best one overall might be that Sugar Hill, bro. It's such a different vibe. It's just such a serious film too, and there's some really crazy scenes in that film, man. Like where you're like, man, these dudes is acting, like him and was that Leon? Next, dude. It's I haven't seen it in a while. I think I got the double pack with with DMX's Never Die Alone
okay.
and Sugar Hill together. So I watched Never Die Alone like too much, man. Now that film's starting to turn on me because it's just so dark and just hard. But I gotta watch the Sugar Hill, man. Revisit that to see, you know, what's
definitely. And then you got was it Clarence Williams III was in it as well? He was the pops. He was the pops with the addiction. Wow. Yeah, man, dude. It definitely hit some heavy notes.
Yeah, because he made him tie him up.
He made him tie him up. Yes, dude. Wow. I mean, it hit some heavy notes. That was like, oh man. Yeah. I just remember my man was like, "This is the flavor that we savor up here, neighbor." Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that is wild, man.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing, man. Because you know, like we said, man, you don't get this stuff without the mind of.